Hi, good morning, welcome to another episode of Scotland's Adventurer. Well, welcome back first of all. Well, we're on a nice, I've got a friend with me this morning. Got a nice little hike this morning. We are based today in Falkland. Beautiful place, lots to do. But if I've got time, I'll catch up on the way back. So what we're doing today is we are doing the Lomond Hills circuit, which the first one we're going up will be West Lomond, which stands at 522 meters. That's equaling 1,713 feet. It's not listed on there, so once we're walking along the path, but it averages to around about 11.5 to 12.5 mile walk or hike as you call it. Then the one after that we're doing is East Lomond, so we're doing a double one today. East Lomond it's right in the clag, you can't even see the top at the moment, so hopefully it clears today. But that one stands at 448 meters, which works at 1,470 feet, which is just a breeze really. So if you want to take up hill walking, come here. So this is the actual walk, and thanking you to my little helper. It's just a little walk, so there she is. I was trying to put a smile on. Right, that's the car park just behind us. So what you do, you come through the car park, come here and come to this nice little sign here. There we are. Then turn right here. So the courtyard and the gardens, it says here, follow this sign. There we are. So you just follow this right down through this alley and turn left. So yeah, it's precisely 20 past 6 in the morning on a Saturday. So that's Falkland Palace there, right there. So I've got time popping there on the way back. Morning. So yeah, this is Falkland. This is where absolute beautiful place. There's a great cafe just in front of us. Plenty of places. But that's the way we'll be coming back that way. So you're looking at roughly, it's about a 4-hour walk or 4-hour hike this way. But I'll jump back on shortly. Catch you soon. What we're doing, as soon as you pass the square, you want to take your very first right. So you're turning onto if you can make that out, Mill Wind or Mill Wind. You're literally just following this to the bottom and turning left. That'll keep you right further down. So what we're wanting to do is that path there, just stay on this path. Great place for the kids in front of us. I'm just walking at a casual pace at the moment. Oh, looks like someone's left their clothes out to air. That's one thing we don't like to see. So yeah, if you like what you see today, you know the script, hit that subscribe button, that'd be much appreciated. I'll catch you shortly. So we're turning right here.
Doesn't look like it.
Hey?
Doesn't look like it.
And we're turning left. But where we started the walk, it's the other path you can take. Just leads you to the same place, but it was a bit overgrown at the start. There we go. The Pillars of Hercules, which is named after me. I wish. Yeah, but it looks like it's going to clear. It was forecast for rain today, but I don't want to talk too soon. Okay, the pace of my pal. She's like a speed demon in front. Now this is her first hike back in over a year, so she's doing well. So what you want to do is just get into that path, then onto this bit of the road, turn right. Oh, welcome back. So yeah, I'm actually in training at the moment. There's a big event coming up next July. July the 23rd, I'm going to Europe to take on Poland's highest mountain, which stands at 2,501 meters, if I'm correct, which is 8,205 feet tall. So if you want to follow me for that, hit that subscribe button. You'll get all the updates. This is my training started. There's a lot more coming up. Doing Ben Nevis on the 2nd of September. So I'll be going live on that one. Well, touch wood, weather-wise as well. And I'll jump back on near the time once we get a bit further up. Catch you soon, guys, girls, mums, dads, whoever's watching. Catch you shortly. There she is. She's trying to break a smile. Catch you shortly, guys. Welcome back. Oh, welcome back. Right, my pal, she's just noticed this. Okay. All these pennies. There's like a 10p there as well. All bedded into that stump. Stuff you don't see every day. So yeah, what we're doing, we're just carrying on this path. So, well, it's just like a little ascent coming up this. It's not really much, but the best is yet to come. So I'll trim back in. Let's get a bit further up. Catch you shortly. Right, if you're wanting a seat, brilliant place, but I'm going to take a little detour in a couple of minutes. We're actually heading down that way. I don't know if you can make it out. A little waterfall down there, but we'll go to a big one where you can actually walk under, but that's actually on my channel called Maspie Den, but this is another way you can get to it. If you want to do this circulation cut off, take a seat behind us. Right. Two more benches here. Which, don't mind if I do it. There she comes. Big round of applause for her. Here she comes. But there's not one bit of wind here at all. Not one bit of wind here at all. It's really muggy as hell. Well, this will be coming off shortly. There she is, right there. Let me spin you around. She can tell you how she's feeling.
Very warm. And that hill goes on forever.
Well, she's calling that hill. Wait till she sees what's coming up. Right, I'll catch you soon, guys. Girls, remember, bottom right hand corner, be much appreciated. Right, that's the break over and done with. So yeah, watch your footing on this. Guys, watch your footing on this because it can be quite slippery. Well, I'm saying that, but I usually go down on my ass. I'm usually the one. What we'll do, I can just barely see a little bit of it. Once we turn the corner, it'll come into view. But it is very overgrown at the moment. So as you see on one of my videos, this is Maspie Den waterfall. As you see, right there. Get a better view from this angle. Hold on. There we go. Get a better view from here. There we go. Not going to stay here too long. I'm going to make our way back up again. Carry on the hike. So I was just going to Alright, welcome back. What we did when we left the waterfall back there, you just rejoin the path, turn left at the sign, just follow this path all the way until you come to a gate. But once we get to that gate, I'll show you exactly where we are, and that'll be us heading towards our first hill of the day, which is West Lomond. I'll jump back on the other time. Right, welcome back folks. Right, as I mentioned earlier, you just follow this path all the way. You come to this, well, first of all the wooden one, then you go through the metal one. So you've got East Lomond still in the clag. I'm hoping it lifts actually, that's up there. That's the second one we'll be going up today. But the first one we'll be going up is through these gates, and we're turning immediately right. So what we're doing, I'll just keep this gate open for my pal coming. So we're heading just to the next gate over there, and we're turning right, so we're heading straight up that way. That heads to West Lomond, which stands at 522 metres. Then we'll either come back the same way, go through the car park and pick up the other path over there. But I will let you know once we get to West Lomond. We might do the circular, I'm not too sure yet. It depends on how my pal's feeling. If not, we'll just come back this way and go straight up East Lomond. Well, I'll jump back on a bit further up the path, but I can't see us seeing much, to be honest. Hopefully this lifts slightly, but if not, sorry about that. Catch you soon. Alright, this is the path we've just come off of. There you go. Path to Falkland. So if you get to this path here, if you're doing West Lomond, take this path and head straight down there. Go through those two gates and just follow that path all the way to Falkland, which is at the beginning of this vlog. Catch you shortly. Hi, welcome back guys. What we're doing is we're still on the same path. We've only been on this path for about 10 minutes. And so you just follow this to the end. Once we get there to West Lomond, there's a choice of two ways, but we've decided, well, we're deciding to do the circular. No, it's a tad longer, but remember, as I said in my previous vlogs, good for the mind, good for the body, mental health, you name it. Get yourself off out there. It's great. So any questions, feel free to ask and I will reply ASAP. And if there's any hills or mountains, feel free to suggest some. Feel free to put them in the comments and I'll take one on from there. I've done a lot of repeats and yep, feel free and let me know. I'll get back to you. And my pal Tracy there, if she wants to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Tracy.
It's a bit camera shy, but never mind, she's always like that. So yeah, other than that, so I'll catch you soon guys. Remember, bottom right hand corner, it's a little red button. Just need to click that. You'll get the updates. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, there is in the next couple of weeks, update for the channel, there will be merchandise hitting the channel, so keep a watch out for that. So there'll be merchandise, you got the car stickers, there'll be t-shirts, caps. So remember, tune in for that, hit that subscribe button, start following, and I'll catch you soon. Morning, how are you? Okay, morning to you too. Okay. Well, it's starting to try and lift slightly, but not holding my breath. There you go, hello. No? Okay. Right, as you see, well, you can't really see much of it. You can see the outline slightly there. It's West Lomond there. 522 metres. If only this would lift, the clag would lift, it would make such a difference. But sorry about the views, people. Out of my hands completely. So I'm just deciding what way we should go up. So I think I'll decide when we get to the bottom. I'll jump back on in a minute. Catch you shortly. Da, 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 da. Got some company up here now. There you go. Mer. No. There you go. Hello. Hi, welcome back. Right, what I've done, it's a clear enough path all the way up, as you see. Just followed this track all the way up this one. And the summit, it's just there, 522 metres. I think I remember saying, oh, it's 1,700 and something feet. So remember, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Any questions, feel free. I'll catch you at the top. But sorry about the views. There's not much I can do about this today at all. Right, it's trying to clear. There we go. West Lomond summited. There you go. Oh, take a quick seat. So yeah. Oh. Well, believe it or not, this is the first bit of breeze we've got today. I'm just waiting on my pal, she's coming the other way. I actually took the steepest way up. But there's a number of ways you can go from here. You can go over that way there. There's a path just there. But I'm heading back that way. Heading back onto the same path we came up on. Then head towards East Lomond. Do East Lomond, up, down, into Falkland. Finished. I'll get a bit of the view of Falkland when I'm there. And time for a coffee. I'll catch you soon, folks. Hi, welcome back. Right, we've just left the summit. That's the rain starting to come on now. So let me point out a few things here. Right, you've got Kinross over there. Don't know if you can make it out, it's still a bit misty here, the clag's in the way. So you've got Kinross there, Lochleven. You've got Bishop Hill. You can actually do East Lomond, West Lomond, which is this one. You can walk from here over to Bishop Hill and do the complete circular, which tallies to just over a 15-mile hike, that one. So we're going down this way and head towards East Lomond. It's just a shame about this hike, to be honest. It's a shame it didn't lift slightly, but you know what, you can't win them all. But I'll jump back on near the bottom. But there's a number of paths you can come from here. You can catch them on all trails, either OS Maps, Komoot, you name it. But all trails is a very good map to follow as well. There's a lot of good maps on there. Remember, always take whatever hill you're doing, a map and compass, just in case. And just the essentials. Make sure you wear your safety boots and you name it. Make sure you're hydrated. Food, first aid kit, you name it. Remember, take it with you, because even if it's not a Munro you're doing, there's always a danger out there. So, but yeah, remember, take care on the hills, and I'll trim back in once I'm a bit further down. Catch you shortly. Well, that cloud looks ominous, doesn't it? There you go. There's 3 people coming up over there. So what we're doing, we're going into the nice, where it's now clearing up, but there's a slight spit in the air. That's another nice hike. Come up that way. You come up from Strathmego that way. So I'll jump back on. So we're heading back down the same path, and we'll make up our mind when we get right to the bottom. Depends if that rain holds off. Hopefully it's pushing it the other direction. So remember, if you like what you're seeing today, hit that subscribe button. That'd be much appreciated. Cheers, guys. Right, welcome back. That's us just making our way back down the path, but you won't believe this. Earlier on when we was heading up West Lomond, I'll spin you around. Now, isn't that typical? There you go. Oh, but there you go, where the sun burnt it off. But so what we're doing, we're heading back down this way. Yeah, catch you further down the path. Catch you shortly. Right, welcome back once again. Right, West Lomond's behind us. There's East Lomond right in the distance, but there's been a change in plan. So what we're going to do is take the scenic route back through Maspie Den, because I do feel a little bit of a twinge in my right leg, so I don't really want to push another hill at the moment. So remember, whatever happens, the hills aren't going anywhere. Your health comes first, no matter what. So, but don't get me wrong, the way we're going back is absolutely stunning. So I'll jump back on once we get to the gate you saw us at earlier in the vlog. That's the way we're going back again, where the waterfall is, and I'll jump back on nearer there. All right, catch you shortly. Like that. Right, welcome back. Right, we've just come back from, I'll show you, West Lomond, but can you believe that, how it's cleared up now? Just typical. But yeah, as I was saying, we're going to cut this one short today because I can feel a bit of a twinge in my right knee. So the way we came earlier, so if you want to get to East Lomond, you can. What you want to do is you go through this gate here, get to a car park called Craigmead. You cut straight across the road and you'll pick up the path which is just up there, or technically you can go this way. This is the way we're heading now. So you go this way, but we're going this way. So path to Falkland, but we're going via Maspie Den. So like I say, your health comes first. The hills will always be there. So once you go through this gate, if you can just make out that path just there on the opposite side of the road going up, that's the other path you can take. You get onto the main path and just follow the track all the way up to East Lomond there. Remember, if you like what you saw today, feel free, hit that subscribe button. There'll be much more coming up. Sorry about having to cut this one short, not going up that one today. Definitely apologise for that. But I will be back. So there's my pal Tracy, what she spotted.
A wee bee, mind the bees.
A bee.
Sleeping, that's wise.
Well, I'll jump back on nearer the time. We're actually heading towards the waterfall as you saw earlier. I'll jump back on once I get there. Catch you soon. Welcome back. Right, what we've done, we've come back to where we were before. So we've come off that path. That's the path we've come down off of. Come to this post here, and we wanted to turn this way to where the waterfall was. And this is the way we're heading back down. So yeah, as you see, we're back to where we were earlier in the vlog. The tail there. She's loving this, don't you?
Yeah.
Or a smug look on her face. And what we do is we just head straight down from here. So just follow this path straight down. There you go. Now how beautiful is that? Absolutely stunning. So what we're doing is we're just following this path all the way down. Great place to take a photo, just at this bridge with that behind you. Right, welcome back guys. Right, what you want to do when you get to this junction here, you want to turn right here and it's actually going to pour down. So I shall make this short and sweet and hopefully it stops, but if not we'll take cover somewhere. I'll jump back on again shortly. Catch you very soon. So what we're doing, we're just following this track down underneath this little bridge here and just follow the path straight out. There's no more turn-offs guys, so if you're ever doing this walk, click on, have a look at this. Plus Maspie Den walk is on another one of my videos, so if you click on that, all the information you need is on that one as well. Where if you're tall, what you want to do, don't go that way, just keep following this path straight down. Till you come to a tunnel, which is just, it's just a tad dark, but no torches are allowed by the way. So if you're ever doing this walk, don't use your torch. And I'll jump back on once I get to it. It's just in front of us by the way. Catch you in a minute. Here we go.
gonna have to go first.
Don't worry guys, oh, we're still here. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. The last time I did this, I walked straight to the wall. So, there you go. That's us at the other end. That's us at the other side. It's not as bad. But it's absolutely torrential. Lucky the trees are up there, so right, I'll tune back in on again once we get out of here. Catch you in a minute. Hi, welcome back. Right, I've just had to hide for a bit of shelter. So, as you can see, it's a tad wet now. I'm not walking out in that until it stops slightly.
Wow.
Yes, I'm not walking out in that yet, so that's just going to have to die off shortly. So, but yeah, if you're liking what you see, hit that subscribe button, that'd be much appreciated. I know you'd love to see me get soaked, but you'll actually have to wait for another day for that one. Sorry.
Wow.
I'll jump back on shortly once this has died off a bit. Catch you soon. Right, welcome back. Right, thought we'd brave it. It's died off just slightly, but it's still quite heavy. So what you want me to do, just cross this bridge over this way. We'll just follow it round to the left. So remember, if you like what you see today, hit that subscribe button. There'll be much more to come. My pal Tracy, she's done fantastically well. She doesn't mind getting a bit wet. Well, neither do I. Let's spin you around. Straight down left. Come to a fork here, you take the left hand path, come to a metal bridge. I'll just spin you around now, I'll show you. Okay. Get to this bridge, get to the bottom, turn right, that'll take you straight back to the village. I'll jump back on shortly once I get there. Catch you soon. Right, welcome back. Right. Oh. So glad we've made it to here. So, what it's like outside at the moment. See? Absolutely soaked. So you've got your wish, guys. We'll just go in for a coffee or tea or juice. And once that's dried off, we'll jump back on. Catch you soon. Stopped in at this cafe in Falkland estate, and absolutely beautiful place there. I won't talk too loud because there's quite a few people in. But I've just got myself a can of Diet Coke and a tea cake with honey. And it's spot on, so I'll show you. Prices are great as well, so I'll just show you what I've got. $1 there. Prices, you always need chocolate diet after it as well. And we've also got the menu, which is right here. Very good berry for money here. So I'll come back on once we go back inside. Alright, welcome back. That's us just left the cafe. We have to dart for, get out of the rain. So that's it there. So you've got the souvenir shop there. the cafe, the shop, everything there. Absolutely stunning. Prices are great, to be honest. Tea cake and jam, tea cakes and honey. Price is very reasonable. So you've got East Lomond there, right there. So yeah, we got caught in that rain, so it was got a tad wet, just a tad. But really just follow this out all the way now. I'll jump back on in the car. Catch you shortly. Right, welcome back. Right, that's back to where we first started. So back to Falkland. I'll just show you the board over here. So you've got tells you where everything is. And if you come over here, you get your water from there. Very handy to have. Need to fill up. Okay. And this is where we are. Falkland. Yeah. To let you know, I am absolutely soaked. Yeah, that actually came out of nowhere, to be honest. But I'll jump back on once I get in the car. I was going to do a tour of Falkland, but not in this today. Not in this, I'm wet enough. So, remember, if you like what you saw today, feel free, hit that subscribe button. That'd be much appreciated, guys. Girls, remember, whoever's watching, catch you soon. Oh, welcome back. Right, this is where the video ends. Right, so if you stayed this long and you saw how wet I got, that's a novelty. Well, not for me anyway. So it's literally dripping off me. I'm absolutely soaked. So yeah, if you like what you see, hit that little red button just in the corner. That'd be much appreciated. If you follow me, you saw what I was saying earlier. And catch you soon. And that's another episode of Scotland's Adventure. And take care. Over and out. Catch you soon. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.